Question: why does these old school games make so much headlines? These classic games like this, and if you ever notice, it creates a buzz. These retro style games, they do, and it can't be stopped. They can't be stopped. And once they land, it spreads. It spreads super hard. And I'm not gonna lie, I'm a part of it. I grew up with this. Let's get started. What is going on, you guys? Your boy Famous Kid Video Game Entertainment. And before we go any further, make sure you hit the like, subscribe button. Click like, subscribing. It's always a big help. All right, you guys, from the people that brought you the messenger called Sea of Stars, this right here is like definitely retro inspired JRPG or RPG, if you want to say it however you want to say it. It's RPG because back in the day, that's all we knew. RPG, made by Sabotage, and if I'm not mistaken, they're the indie company doing a thing. And this game is supposed to hit PlayStation, Switch, Xbox, Steam, all those. Me and those of you that has the Game Pass, just like me, you're able to play it. This is how I'm playing it right now on the Ally. Yep, I'm playing it through Xbox Game Pass and not the cloud. I actually download the game to here, and it's playing very well. And it's not really a large file. It's not really a large file because, you know, I mean, of course they had this whole 16-bit vibe or 32-bit vibe. I don't know, you know, I mean, but it has that retro vibe. So definitely it's inspired by turn-based RPG, inspired by the classic. So, and at the same time, it tells a story of two children and who will combine their powers to the sun, moon to perform an eclipse map. The only force capable of fending off the monstrous creations of the evil alchemist known as, I guess it's called Flesh Master. I probably messed up that name. But doesn't matter. This game is amazing. And I know that we can be playing like these AAA games on these type of handhelds, but I don't really, I love playing nostalgic games. If you saw my channel, I love playing these type of games. I am so hooked on these games. And Xbox Game Pass day one, that's what I'm talking about. This is what I'm talking about. Now, I was gonna get it on Switch. I was, and I might get a physical copy. I don't know. But for right now, as long as it's playing on Game Pass, I'm cool and enjoying all the glory of this game. But see, and I was thinking about this the other day. Why? Games comes out, they have games coming out all the time. And maybe you guys probably correct me in the comments. This is just my thoughts. Games come out all the time. And when they come out with these games, some of these games or half these games that they come out, and it takes them a while to do it, but they always shooting out these games with these deadlines and all that kind of stuff. And they're not creating games. This is what sometimes they mess up on. You don't have to give us this grand line of games of just like basically with all these graphics and using all these high price graphics cards and stuff. A lot of times we just want the simple things in life to create a game. Back in the day, it took a while for another game to come out. So when you had a game, you enjoyed it until the next one come out. You had time to end it. Even Xbox came out, and PlayStation back in the day. Games took a while to come out. I mean, just think, when Ni no Kuni came out, Ni no Kuni took a long time for that game to come out. This is what I'm talking about. See, because they put so much on deadlines instead of creating a game. I'm gonna give a prime example. When Cyberpunk 2077 came out, I bought it the first day. You know what I did? I actually bought a physical copy and I never opened it. And it's for PC. Never opened, because there was so many complaints that it wasn't done, and there was so many things that were going on, and it was bad. It was really bad. So I didn't touch it. I told wifey, I was like, you know what? I'm just going to wait. Until they really finish up the game. And it took a long time before I actually jumped on it, before I actually start playing it. It took a long time. And then once I start hearing oh yeah, the updates came in and the game looks really amazing, this and that. So I decided, okay, let's go ahead and give it a shot. Sometimes, and I'm gonna tell you right now, even if a new game comes out for me, if I'm playing another game, I'm gonna play that game all the way to the end. And it takes me a while because I enjoy games. Sometimes it can take me months to end a game. Seriously, it does. Because I don't really play a game all the way through, and I'm not a completionist, but it takes me a while. Okay, let's put it like this. Zelda the latest Breath of the Wild, the latest one, Tears of the King. It took me, if I'm not mistaken, I think it took me at least about 4 months before I even ended that game. That game saved me so much from like other games. We had Tears of the Kingdom. There was no reason to buy any games right now. I mean, I could reserve them, but I'm just like, like right now, I'm just now starting to play Resident Evil 3. Resident Evil 3 remake. And I know that game's not going to take long because before I start playing 4. But look at that. I'm just now playing those type of games because when you have like an array of games, and I do, I'm a collector, but at the same time, I take my time and enjoy a game for all its glory because they put a lot of time in making these games, take their time, and that's what I'm saying. But they do need to take their time. When the game is not ready yet, just hold it back, just like it's supposed to. I mean, like if we have to wait a little longer, that's fine. That's fine. Pull out a game when it's like completely ready to rock. Because as soon as those games comes out, man, everybody be battering these games. Like for real. I mean, I hear so much. It's just so much drama when it comes down to certain games and games and things come out and then people it's just offensive. It's a lot of things that goes on, but game needs to take its time. The developers need to take their time and create a game. A game like this, it didn't take much, but I know they took their time and was inspired by some of those old school games. You could tell it's definitely got this Chrono Trigger vibe. You could just tell all day that this is definitely has. This is what we need. We need more games like this. More games. And you know what? And we will. And I'm not gonna lie. I'm that type of person. If they came out with collector's edition and another thing, if you're gonna release a game, release a physical copy. I'm sorry to say, they should release a physical copy and also be able to. And if you at least give people the options of if they want a physical copy, like what I'm saying, like like reserves and stuff like that, and then do like collector's edition. Because I was looking, and I don't know if this is true, but some of these games ain't coming out until like the physical copy of this game is talking about 24. I don't know if that's true. I hope not, but truly hope that they're not coming out with stuff like, saying like it's going to be that long. And then like the preservations of games, like people like limited run games and stuff. That's the only way we're going to be able to get physical copies of these. Because I mean, yeah, nothing wrong with the digital, but sometimes you just want to like, you want to, say for instance, no internet or anything like that. You want to still be able to pop that game in and still be able to play it, So that's just my opinion. It's my opinion, but I just want you, what do you think? What do you think? Please let me know in the comments about this conversation. I mean, for real, like they should take their time and make a game. Like, okay, don't get me wrong. When Cyberpunk came out, I heard that they was doing Cyberpunk since the PS3 era. So I know that stuff takes time. I'm hearing about this whole Kingdom Hearts thing. Obviously, they're working on it, and they take their time and they work hard at it. They do. But I know that sometimes they have these deadlines and they're not complete. They're not complete. And they put these deadlines on these developers. And I know it's kind of hard though for developers. If you guys ever like developed a game or you are, saying, let me know in the comments how it is when it comes down. You ever like, say had a timeline of when you're trying to push something out. Sometimes you gotta take your time when it comes down to making a real good quality. That's just my opinion. But don't get me wrong. There's a lot of titles that's going to be awesome. Now, hopefully Starfield gonna bring it. All right, that's all I'm gonna say, you guys. All right, you guys made it this far. Appreciate it. All right, and from gamer to gamer, thanks for watching.